The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting an eerie glow over the desolate road ahead. The hum of the engine was a steady heartbeat, a rhythmic reminder of my isolation in this forsaken stretch of night. I gripped the steering wheel, knuckles white as the tension in the air grew heavy. I had taken this shortcut before, a path through the heart of nowhere, but tonight it was different. A suffocating silence wrapped itself around me, and a sense of unease gnawed at the edges of my consciousness. The clock on the dashboard blinked at 2:47 a.m., each red digit mocking the late hour. My heart lurched as a figure stumbled into the road. I slammed on the brakes, tires screeching in protest. My headlights caught the grotesque features of the creature, a decayed face, tattered clothes, and eyes that gleamed with an insatiable hunger. A zombie, an embodiment of a nightmare. Before I could process the horror, more emerged from the shadows, a relentless horde converging on my car. Panic surged through me as I slammed the gear shift into reverse, tires spinning as I maneuvered the car to escape their relentless advance. The road behind me was a gauntlet of terror, their wretched moans creating a symphony of death. Their outstretched hands clawed at the air, fingers like talons scraping against my windows. The stench of rot and decay permeated the air, mingling with my frantic breaths. Realization hit me like a lightning bolt. I couldn't outrun them forever. My eyes darted to the shotgun resting on the passenger seat. Its promise of defense was my only chance. With trembling hands, I snatched it up, each metallic clink of shells a prayer for survival. I slammed my foot on the brake, the car skidding to a halt. Heart pounding, I flung the door open and stepped out onto the road. The shotgun was cold against my palms, but it radiated warmth of determination. The first shot rang out, its sharp crack tearing through the night. The nearest zombie staggered, its grotesque form recoiling from the impact. I racked the shotgun with practiced precision, my finger twitching on the trigger as I targeted the next in line. Blast after blast, the horde closed in, driven by an insatiable hunger. Time lost its meaning as I fought back the relentless onslaught, each shot a defiant scream against the encroaching darkness. Their moans became a cacophony of despair, their rotted bodies colliding with the ground in a gruesome ballet. The moon's pale glow bathed the scene in eerie light, casting long, distorted shadows that danced around me. Shells clattered to the ground as I reloaded, sweat and grime mingling on my skin. The ground beneath me felt uneven, each step a reminder of the battlefield I had become. As the first rays of dawn painted the horizon with hues of hope, the onslaught began to wane. The zombies, weakened by the approaching light, grew sluggish, their movements disjointed and feeble, but they still persisted, driven by an unrelenting hunger. Then, as the first rays of sunlight touched the earth, the moans began to fade. Their eyes dulled, their forms collapsing into stillness. I stood amidst the aftermath, chest heaving, surrounded by fallen bodies that bore witness to my survival. But the victory was short-lived. A haunting growl shattered the newfound silence, and I turned to see a monstrous figure lurching toward me. This one was different, bigger, more ferocious, and with a hunger that defied comprehension. It was the leader of the horde, a nightmarish embodiment of death's dominion. As it lunged, I raised the shotgun one last time, firing a point-blank shot that rocked me to my core. The blast echoed through the air, the leader's twisted form collapsing in a grotesque heap. Its final moan was a chilling dirge, a requiem for the terror it had inspired. The road before me was a graveyard of nightmares, each fallen zombie a testament to my resilience. I slid back into the driver's seat, my body aching, my mind reeling from the horrors I had witnessed. The engine roared to life, a defiant growl that carried the weight of my survival. I accelerated, the horizon ahead bathed in the soft light of dawn. The road that had been a path of terror was now a journey toward redemption. And as I drove into the distance, the nightmare slowly fading behind me, I knew that this battle was just the beginning, a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of the darkest of horrors.